Hey Robert, how's it going? It's Shammi with Southtown Chrysler. Here's a little walk around video, my friend. This is going to be on that nice 392 Scat Pack. Obviously the nice wide body. I did want to send you some info, and I did get an update, by the way, when it comes to the supercharger kit. I got a much lower quote. The only thing that actually is the one thing that's kind of pending is no matter where I go or who I try to get a quote through, they haven't released any of the software updates, obviously, for those supercharger kits for the 2022s. Up until now, they only have up to the 19 and 2020 models. So there probably would be a little bit of a wait just to obviously get that, you know, those schematics and obviously the software in so they can do the supercharged kit. But the good news is I actually found a really nice shop, and they would be around that $14,000 to $15,000 mark for the install, and obviously the dyno tune as well. And that it would include the software, and obviously that is one thing that he also mentioned to me is the one thing that he's just kind of waiting for, because he hasn't seen any updates rather than, you know, up until the 2019 and 2020 models. But here is the Scat Pack. Now obviously this is a really nice white knuckle paint color. This does have the Napa and the Alcantara, and really nice color, obviously, with the red Alcantara on the inside there. Now this one itself does have quite a bit of nice upgrades. So it's got the 24N customer package. That's going to have your 6-piston Brembo brakes, your 309 rear axle ratio, your wide body fender flares, the adaptive dampening suspension, and obviously the wide body competition suspension. And you do also get that nice flat bottom steering wheel. Then again, this does also have the Plus group, which adds the Napa leather, the Alcantara with the ventilated seats, the really nice premium stitch dash panel there with the red stitching, and also the power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. Other than that, it does also have the tech group, so you are going to get the automatic high beam control, forward collision warning, adaptive cruise control, and then this does have the carbon and suede interior package. Really nice. So you get the suede headliner, the carbon fiber accents on the inside. This also does have the convenience group, where you get the HID headlights, the blind spot monitoring, rear cross path detection, and you also get the power heated manual folding side mirrors, which is really nice. Now you do also get a 506 watt Alpine sound system that has 9 speakers with the subwoofer, surround sound, and then also the shaker package, as you can tell from the hood here, and that is going to have some nice white gauges as well, your gloss back instrument cluster, the B obviously fender badge there on the side, the Mopar shaker hood, and obviously the 392 Hemi badge with the shaker. Now other than that, this one does also have the Scat Pack stripe, and also the 305 35 ZR20 Pirelli tires. Really nice tires. Now this does also have your Uconnect, obviously, with the 8.4 inch touchscreen, your GPS nav. You also will have Guardian, which means you can actually download the Uconnect app on your phone, and you can start your vehicle anywhere through satellites anywhere in the world, which is really nice. Now you'll see that this one has a 20/11 carbon black wheels. Definitely does look really nice. Obviously those nice SRT Brembo red calipers, but overall quite a bit to go through on this one, and it definitely is a showstopper. But this is the white Scat Pack. Now if you notice, we still even have some plastic here on the fenders. I mean, we always make sure to really treat these you know, these rear wide bodies, these nice Scat Packs with a lot of caution. So typically when it comes to even test drives, you know, with just regular customers walking in, where, I mean, we obviously have to qualify for a certain amount, because I mean, this is one vehicle that if you're not careful, obviously, you know, someone who might be not as experienced could definitely get themselves into some trouble here. But the nice thing is, I'll start off on the back here. Just give me 1 second. Alrighty, so this was the trunk, so you got quite a bit of space, surprisingly. Very nice and deep. You'll see that this one does have some rubber mats, as well as the original carpet mats, which have not been taken out yet. These carpet mats are really nice too in these Scat Packs. You get that kind of red trim there. Now, when it comes to You have a little tire inflator kit here. Obviously another battery in the back here as well. But one thing I'm gonna do for you here, and there's that nice Scat Pack logo for you, but the nice thing on this one again is obviously gonna be the interior. Really nice, obviously, with the red and the black and that nice red stitching at the top there. Lots of leather all over the place. Automatic windows in the front driver passenger, 2-position driver memory, and here are those nice seats. Really nice. Obviously that suede definitely does feel great in the hands there, but you do have your power seat there, and the only thing that's going to be manual is actually going to be just the recline adjustment here. Now in the back, obviously for your shorter drives, it will do. Obviously, you know what, depending on how tall you are, you might be a little bit tight in the back there, but really nice interior. Now, one thing I did want to confirm here as well is just on the passenger side. When it comes to the power options, you'll notice that this one does have the manual adjustment on the passenger side here, okay? Obviously, as I mentioned, you do have that nice Alpine sound system with the 9 speakers. Really nice. And another thing to note as well is obviously it does come with smart access, which is pretty, you know, small in the grand scope of things on a vehicle like this. So you don't need to take the key out of your pocket. You just hit that button right there. It'll open and lock for you. And if you notice that little triangle there, that is going to be your blind spot assist. And you do also have another camera right in there, which is going to be your a camera for the lane keep. Now, here is that nice carbon fiber trim on the inside. Now this one only has 36 kilometers. Those white gauges are also part of the nice shaker package. Really nice. And obviously that leather dash as well. Now this does have your adaptive cruise control. Really nice feature. I don't know if you've used it before. And you do also obviously have the nice power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. Nice LCD screen in the back there, obviously, to kind of go through your performance, your track times, etc. Fuel economy. I mean, you know, fuel economy in this is kind of a little bit of a catch-22, but at the end of the day, you do have lots of options in there to play with. Nice carbon fiber detail all the way around, which is really nice. And then obviously this nice touchscreen. Okay, so obviously it is available with the available Wi-Fi hotspot. This does also have your navigation as well. Really easy to use, and honestly, it's just like your iPad, obviously, or your tablet with your pinch and zoom features. But nice thing is, obviously, in this one, you do get the heated seats, the cooled seats, the heated steering wheel, and a power mirror dimmer. And then when it comes to the sound system in this one, it's actually really nice. I don't believe it's even been touched yet, so let me just, yeah, there we go. Just get the bass up a little bit. All right, let's see how it sounds. Really nice sound system, very clear. And the nice thing is if you kind of even look at the top here with this nice Alcantara headliner, really nice. Now in this one, obviously you do have some drive modes for you with your performance pages, so definitely quite a bit of options to kind of customize depending on how you want to drive this if you are taking it out to the track. And a nice thing as well is when it comes to the launch mode in this one. Now obviously that is one thing that I probably will not be showcasing, because I definitely don't want to, you know, usually on these kind of vehicles I'm not going to be, you know, rough on them. I don't want to do any kind of launches or anything in this one, but on that same note, obviously I did want to still get in a nice little test drive for you. Now that shaker hood definitely is really nice. And let me get my seatbelt on here. It does handle really nice and smooth. And another thing, by the way, when I did touch base on that supercharged package, obviously that was going to be around that $15,000 mark. The nice thing is you're going to be looking anywhere from 200 up to 215 horsepower. So with the 485 on this one, plus plus your 200 or your 215 there, you definitely will have quite a bit of power. And I'm super happy that I found, you know, a nice quote compared with, you know, I know the dealership, we do like to, you know, especially my service department, when they do any kind of installs, the one thing they're always cognizant of is, you know, making sure that absolutely every single, you know, possible scenario is accounted for when we do those packages. So that's kind of where you find the cost is a little bit on the higher side. At the end of the day, it's not an obligation, obviously, to go through our shop. And that's kind of hence why I got that secondary quote there, just to kind of keep the numbers in line. I know that, you know, when you're going to have a supercharged packet, that's another $24,000. Obviously, at that point, it kind of, you know, it kind of almost negates the whole point of kind of going with the Scat Pack option, right? Because, I mean, you're right up there with a Hellcat, essentially, price point wise. So really happy that I found that. But other than that, I mean, yeah, this one definitely handles very, very nice. Now, obviously, I am not even pushing this thing close to what it can do. And again, that all comes down to just making sure that that we take care of these kind of vehicles, right? Like, I mean, the last thing I want is to take it on the highway and then get a bunch of rock chips along the side. And if you notice, this one only has 36 kilometers, and that would be the kilometers after the PDI pre-delivery inspection, which also includes a little bit of a test drive, right? So definitely want to make sure we keep the kilometers as low as possible on this one. But I really hope you like the walk-around video. Honestly, this one definitely is a showstopper. We have lots of customers just kind of walking by, and this one always seems to catch everyone's eye. And I really feel like that wide body kit is a big reason, because I mean, it definitely does have a nice stance and nice presence. And obviously the tires, I mean, these are going to be what, 305 35s that are 20s, those Pirelli. So really nice size tires. And obviously I feel like it's really the stance, you know what I mean? It's got such a mean stance, and obviously very wide with the wide body kit there. But yeah, I mean, really nice option. Now I do also have some information which I'd sent. I hope you did receive it via email there on this one as well, including the 50th anniversary. So I sent you some info, window stickers, Carfaxes, just because these are two pre-owned models. And this one itself is a little bit older, just being a 2016, but obviously super low kilometers as well. So I mean, couple options here for sure. Do let me know if you want to see a walk around video on one of those. But at the end of the day, I definitely hope this video finds you well. I am going to be doing a walk around on a nice Wagoneer for you as well here, so definitely be on the lookout for that. And I really hope you guys are enjoying your time out in Jasper. So bear with me here while I get that other video ready, and do let me know what you think. 780-932-7597. Thanks so much, Robert.